Why does Cauvery Water Dispute return to headlines every year? If there is Supreme Court judgment, there is a Water Management Authority, but still the problem has not been resolved. So what is the law, what is the politics, and what is the exact dispute behind all of this? Hello everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh, and in today's session we are going to understand in detail that what exactly has been going wrong every year, that the water distribution, the water sharing is not able to happen for Cauvery. So when we are looking at the present situation, this year the Cauvery water dispute has again gained momentum, and this time it is stuck up on not just the fact that the rainfall has been deficient. The second factor where it is becoming difficult to compromise is one dam. So when we are looking at Mekedatu Dam, this is another concern which is becoming a stone of contention between two specific states, which includes Karnataka, which includes Tamil Nadu. So let us try to understand all of this from scratch. So as of now, the contention because of Mekedatu Dam does exist because Tamil Nadu has again filed a fresh plea in Supreme Court, and when we are looking at DMK, which is again from Tamil Nadu, they have also approached Supreme Court so that the water sharing as per the Supreme Court judgment that came in 2018, that needs to be done immediately. When we are looking at the water sharing arrangement, what exactly it is? So CMA directed Karnataka to release 3,500 cusecs of water every day for 15 days to Tamil Nadu. Now Tamil Nadu is saying that Karnataka is not complying to it. So to understand exactly what is unfolding this time, let us go back a scratch and look into what exactly is the concern. So when we are looking at Cauvery, this originates in Karnataka and gradually flows into Tamil Nadu. And when we are looking at this particular river, this is a multi-state river which is spread across 4 states. So we definitely have Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, we have a UT also, that is Pondicherry, and Kerala. Now when we are looking at 2 specific states, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, of course, because Cauvery originates right here, we get to see that Karnataka is an upper riparian state. That means the upstream flow is available to Karnataka, and because Karnataka has the upstream flow, that can be to an extent controlled what goes downstream, and that will be a problem for the downstream state, which is Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu is a lower riparian state, and that is why it is dependent on what Karnataka releases. Now, how do we understand how much water is released? Water is measured at Biligundu. Basically, this is the interstate gauge station where the measurement is done. And when we are talking about Mekedatu Dam, this is just after the river crosses Karnataka and enters Tamil Nadu. This is where Tamil Nadu's Cauvery Delta is basically irrigated through this river. So now we have a clear idea that how this river flows across the state and why the distribution is a concern. So this concern, this conflict has existed for decades. Karnataka says that we need this water for drinking purposes and irrigation purposes, and especially when the monsoon is not as much it should be. So if there is a deficit in rainfall, we definitely need more of this water. And Tamil Nadu says that if timely releases of water will not happen, then when we are talking about Cauvery Delta, the paddy production in this region, which is dependent on irrigation, that will be difficult to take place. So water delayed is water denied, and that is what has been the constant problem of conflict between the states. Now this is the simplified version. Now let us look at this as well temporally over the time how this has unfolded. So before independence, we have had colonial agreements. Now colonial agreements were not between the states, they were between the presidencies, that is Mysore presidency and Madras presidency, that how the water distribution will take place. So one was in 1892, the second one was of 1924. Now comes 1990, before that this Cauvery water distribution had become a problem between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, and that is when Cauvery Water Disputes Tribunal was constituted. Now when we are looking at this is the right moment to also look into immediately that what are the constitutional provisions we have if there are water disputes. We have Article 262 which talks about that Parliament may adjudicate interstate water tribunal to look into such disputes, and based on this article itself, what did we see? Formation of this tribunal. Apart from that, we also have Interstate Water Dispute Act of 1956, which also talks about how to deal with such disputes. So, can you tell me why specifically 1956? We had got independence back in 1947. Why did we have to wait 1956 to talk about the interstate water disputes? Can you tell me in the comment section? Now, once this tribunal was constituted, 2007 comes in. Tribunal has finalized the water sharing award, but that is contested, and Tribunal finally notifies that what is the water sharing that is to be done to the central government. But even after this judgment goes to the Supreme Court, the states reach the Supreme Court, and this is when Supreme Court judgment comes. Supreme Court modifies, changes the award. It to an extent favors Karnataka. Karnataka's allocation increase, especially for the rising demand of the Bengaluru region, and Tamil Nadu was promised that they will be receiving 177 TMC. What is TMC here? Basically, it is 1000 million cubic feet annually at the Biligundu Gauge station, where it is measured. Apart from that, Cauvery Water Management Authority was established. Then we also had Cauvery Water Regulation Committee, which will ensure the measuring of water. But even after this, we have seen since 2018 as well, multiple times that Karnataka has denied sharing of water. Tamil Nadu takes all the actions possible, and this is something similar that we are seeing yet again. Karnataka is saying the water is deficient this year, the reservoir storage is limited, and they need water for Bengaluru and other cities as of now, and that is their priority. And Tamil Nadu is saying that we are waiting for paddy crop cultivation. Cauvery crop is already standing. If the water does not come now, then the crop productivity will be absolutely compromised, and water delayed is water denied. And they are also accusing Karnataka that CWMA's order is not being followed, which is legally binding. And that is why continuously reach to Supreme Court, where farmers in Tamil Nadu are asking for water and Karnataka is showing that the reservoirs are running dry. Now I had mentioned second point of contention is the Mekedatu Dam. Now let us look at the map for understanding that better. So when we see this given map, as you can clearly see here, when we are talking about Mekedatu Dam, this is present in Tamil Nadu, but when we are talking about Biligundu, which is the gauge station where the measurement happens, it is present at the boundary. So what is Mekedatu Dam? Mekedatu Dam is a proposed dam, 9,000 crore worth of dam, which will be placed just before Cauvery crosses the state boundary, and that is to facilitate not only Bengaluru and its drinking water needs, but also hydropower generation, almost 45 TMC reservoir balancing, so as to ensure that when the drier parts of the year come in, that can balance. But Tamil Nadu feels that once this dam comes into the picture, their downstream flow will be further compromised. And this dispute has an added factor here, that with every year, this dispute is finding other reasons to become frequent. But these reasons are not political. They are natural, but unfortunately human induced. For example, when we are looking at climate change that has enhanced climate variability, we are seeing extreme floods in some years, we are seeing extreme drought in certain years. Even this year, we were expecting Godzilla El Nino, that in extreme El Nino, extremely deficit rainfall, but North India Even some parts of Kerala, when we are looking at Gujarat, Northeast, Assam, they have been extremely flooded. So water availability cannot be predicted. And when we are looking at the water sharing that has been decided, that is of 2018, which was changed based on what was in 2007. Now 2 decades later, the water availability and everything around it has changed. And second, we also have to factor in 2 decades has also led to change in population. So, growing urban demand, especially for drinking water, irrigation, especially in both states, and how it is creating extreme pressure on groundwater. Because when the water does not reach Tamil Nadu in time, farmers have to rely on groundwater for irrigation. So, as of now, this whole situation is present here because of the fact that we are not taking into consideration first the implementation of the order. Second, the order is to an extent obsolete given the climate variability and the rising population and the demands along with it. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. I am leaving you here with this very simple revision block so that you have covered the river as well right here. We have put in the tributaries. Now you have to answer this easy prelims practice question. Let me know the answer to this in the comment section. That was all from my side. Thank you so much.